case, I hit $10,000 a month when I was 17 years old, but I'm gonna talk about that a little later on.
Right guys, today I will show you how to make this animation in Iman style. Uses them in a lot of videos. You can use this for money animations, for age animations, for a lot of different animations. So today I will show you how you can do it yourself. First, import some footage, go up to the top and select the rounded rectangle tool and make the shape of a card like this. Then go to the anchor point tool and press on the command and double click this to center the anchor point. Now align it in the middle. Now this will be the fill, just put fill. And make sure only the fill color is enabled and it's black. Now you can duplicate this and the fill will turn down to 50 because we want to see through. Turn off the fill, turn on the stroke, set it to 1. Rename the top layer, the stroke, to the border. The next step is to make a circle. Just go on the top again and the ellipse tool. Normally when you would create a circle like this, it will be all fucked up. But there's a trick: when you press shift before pressing left click, it will always be perfect. So just make one like this, line it in the middle of the screen, scale it down. Now I want to turn up the stroke to 2, make the scale to 40, and now press right click and create the text layer. Write a $sign. And like I said in the last video, for the Iman style, the monster red font is very good. So we will go with the bold. Now also center the anchor point, drag it in the middle. By the way, I see these lines because I'm pressing the command and pulling it all around the place. So now this is exactly the middle. Scale it down so it looks good. Enable the proportional grid. Go out and go to the pen tool. Make a selection here, then put it below the both object. And also in the shape layer, we want to enable the fill and make it black so it's not see-through. Rename the layers. This is the line. The stroke of the border I've also turned up to 2 so it all fits the same, because also on the line on the border is also used 2. Now the next step is to make the text at the top. You can just do whatever he says in the video, but I will make 10k per month. Also center the anchor point with the same method. Pull it up in the middle, scale it down like this is perfect. Now it also changed the font to semi-bold italic and on the icon to extra bold. And the next step is now to animate the age animation. Now I go in the notes app and just write out 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we have the age range we can animate. Go back, create the text layer, paste it in, turn up the font to extra bold, center the anchor point, pull it in the middle, put up the scale like this, perfect like this. Next, go to the effects and presets. This is like a hack I found. Go to optics compensation, turn up the FOV so it's inside of the border. Then take the view center and put it exactly on the anchor point. Also what's important now, to make it look even better, go again to the rounded rectangle tool and make a selection over the middle. So where we want to see the text, center the anchor point, put it back in the middle like this. Turn off the stroke, make the fill color red. You want to go to effects and presets and add the fast box blur, turn it up. Go on the text layer and select as a mask, the layer we did before. And now play with all the settings, so see how it looks good. So now you want to select the position, just press P and make a keyframe. In the video he says 17, so we will just start at 11, go to where he says 17, a little bit after because we will put some easing onto it. Go to 17, then go to the flow plugin. Here are the best presets which can be found in the description on my website. Try out a few. I will try out the smooth R easing. Okay, like this it looks very good. Also the fill of the box I will put up to 80. So now we want to animate the opening of the whole box. For the numbers we will just make a fade in, so press T for the opacity, select 0 like this. And for this text also just animate the opacity. For the S in the middle we will make a scale animation, make a keyframe here, go to here and scale it down to 0. The circle as well to 0, and the line we'll remove this icon. Basically it separates the scale conditions because normally x-axis and y-axis, so now we can play with them separately. So we'll just make a keyframe when it's in the finished state. Go to here and go to the beginning and make a 0. So it basically builds up. Played with the easing, now it looks like this. Now you can select everything from top to bottom. Press right click, press pre-compose. I'll make money animation. Make a scale animation at the beginning. Also separate the scale conditions. Make a keyframe here. Now we want to play with this value, make it down to 0 because we want to make it pop up. Looks perfect like this. The next step is to make it 3D. This makes it look much more high quality. And I will add a right click and add a null object. Also make it 3D. Parent the money animation to the null. Then scale it down a little bit. And the rotation, play with the Y rotation. Make it -13. Play with the position. Put it to the side, put even more, like -26. Just play around how it looks good. What's also selling the Iman Gadzhi style is just go on the effects and presets and add posterize time to it. Put it to 12 frames per second frame rate.
I hit $10,000 a month when I was 7.
Also the text is a little low. Just have to play around until you think it looks good. One more thing you can add is a CC light sweep on top. He also uses this a lot in his animations. Just put it like here on the top, play with the settings a little bit, makes it look more high quality. And we can also animate this, just put the center to the end, how you want it to look at the end, and at the beginning let it make a swipe from the left. Also add some easing to it, smooth R easing, and put the posterize time down. Perfect. So it pulls up and then it makes a sweep. Perfect. If you really want to get fancy, you could also change the colors and shit. But for me, I like it simple. So this is how it looks now.
Case, I hit $10,000 a month when I was 17 years old, but I'm going to talk about that a little later on.
So guys, this was the tutorial. If you have any questions on this video, drop in the comments. If you have any suggestions for the next video, also drop in the comments. Bye guys. In the description below you will see a link to ebadefair.com. This website has a full range of digital assets that can improve your work significantly. Not only do we provide tools to elevate your editing game and streamline your workflow, but we also offer access to editing freedom, a paid community designed for video editors and entrepreneurs who want to level up their business. On top of that, you will gain access to exclusive job opportunities and 24/7 mentorship from successful entrepreneurs and editors who can guide you with creative feedback, business insights and strategies to fast track your success. If you have any further questions on any of the products, message me on the email on the website. It's time to improve your workflow and take your career to the next level.